Tonight I feel it by the look in your eyes. You've got that fire inside, just like a magical night. I lose my senses, I get drawn in your eyes. The passion's burning inside. There's only you in my mind. Don't let the moment slip away from your life, 'cause now I'm ready to start. My heart is longing for you, baby. You know I see it by the look in your eyes. Emotions you can't deny. I'm sure I'm gonna make you feel alright. Oh, 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 oh. Don't stop, get into the music and dance. Don't stop, get up on your feet and keep moving. Don't stop, I'm spinning around in a trance. Don't stop, I won't make you wait any longer. Don't stop, get into the music and dance. Don't stop, get up on your feet and keep moving. Don't stop, I'm spinning around in a trance. Don't stop, I won't make you wait any longer. Tonight I feel it by the look in your eyes. Let's get away from this crowd. They've never noticed we're gone. You know the only thing we need is a spark. So don't you put up a fight and let me stay by your side. I have no secrets, so it's true that I'm lost. I'm getting out of my mind. You know you're driving me crazy. Tonight you feel it by the beat of my heart. The car is ready to start, so come along, it's gonna be alright. Oh, 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 oh. Don't stop, get into the music and dance. Don't stop, get up on your feet and keep moving. Don't stop, I'm spinning around in a trance. Don't stop, I won't make you wait any longer. Don't stop, get into the music and dance. Don't stop, get up on your feet and keep moving. Don't stop, I'm spinning around in a trance. Don't stop, I won't make you wait any longer.
The Misadventures of Rikka Takarada on twitch.tv/home393 is brought to you by the Minoru Free Company of Jenova. The Misadventures is next broadcast live and reached over 109 countries and territories around the world on twitch.tv/home393, Facebook, YouTube, and Live, and is a designated non-spoiler stream.
Tonight I feel it by the stop. Don't stop.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world. You are tuned in to the misadventures of Rikka Takarada on twitch.tv/homo2093, Facebook, YouTube, and DLive. This is a designated non-spoiler stream brought to you by the Minoru Free Company of Jenova. My name is Bonga Boy Pongatoy, the gift that keeps on giving. You're tuned in to Starlight Celebration 2021, the Final Fantasy XIV Christmas seasonal event brought to you by Square Enix. And this is Rikka. She is awaiting the start of this event, which will be beginning in less than 22 minutes across all world and the data centers. So if you like what you see in this broadcast, please be sure to hit the follow button on your Twitch player, subscribe button on YouTube, like button on Facebook. Thank you very much to Complete Shift, who is our most recent follower on this broadcast. So we're going to go ahead and take a commercial break. Well, not commercial break. We're going to go and take a break, and about 5 minutes to the start, we're going to go ahead and get back in and then get started with the seasonal event. I shall be doing the narration for this seasonal event. So you'll be hearing my dubious narrating voice when we get started for Starlight Celebration 2021 on twitch.tv/homo2093, Facebook, YouTube, and DLive. This is a designated non-spoiler stream. Thank you very much for watching. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're back with Starlight Celebration 2021 on twitch.tv/homehome273, Facebook, YouTube, and DLive. This is a designated non-spoiler stream brought to you by the Minoru Free Company of Jenova. My name is Bongoboy Bongtoy, the gift that keeps on giving. This is Starlight Celebration 2021. You can see there's already people here. They're gathering for this special event. This is the Christmas seasonal event on Final Fantasy XIV, and it's going to be starting in less than 5 minutes. If you like what you see in this broadcast, please be sure to hit the follow button on your Twitch player, the subscribe button on YouTube, like button on Facebook. This event is going to be a fun one because up for grabs is a home furnishing as well as a couple of minions. They will be available for purchase on completion of the event. Garanji is a Mikote that's going to be doing the NPC that you'll have to interact to get started. She's the hostess of the Starlight Celebration. Get started in about a few minutes, and since this is a seasonal event, I will be doing narration. So please look forward to it. People are already getting hyped up for this event. Gonna get started shortly. Stand by. Less than 1 minute to go before the start of Starlight Celebration 2021. Across all the home cities and the housing districts, there will be the weather effect of snow that will take place until Heaven's Turn 2022. It's officially midnight, so we're going to get started soon with this seasonal event. Thank you as always for your support of this broadcast. We appreciate you following this Twitch channel. Motivate me to keep on providing content. And of course our next scheduled live stream will be on December 31st. Get started with Heaven's Turn 2022. The staging area for that will be Minsa Upper Decks. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventure, I hope you haven't forgotten about me in the year since we last met. You'll be lending a hand with the festivities again this year, won't you? Because I could certainly use your help. You see, I have something with Beast problem. It's a dangerous issue for you, but it's not exactly my area of expertise. Imagine a seasoned veteran such as yourself, though your experience dealing with yours is more exotic fauna, will be better suited for the task. Come on out, Rudy! Yep. This is a fellow is Rudy. At least that's what I've been calling him. He appeared all of a sudden as I was making my usual preparations. Now he doesn't seem to want to leave. I was worried at first, but he hasn't tried to cause any trouble. I dare say he's even been better behaved than some of my little helpers. I've grown so fond of him, I just couldn't resist making him a little costume. They look adorable, isn't it? Yep. The only problem is that he's trying to tell me something. It seems terribly important for him. For the life of me, I can't figure out what it is and what it be. I don't suppose there's anything you might be able to do to help, is there? Yep. Forgive me. I know I'm asking the nigh impossible. After all, it's not as if an adventurer like yourself has the ability to commune with beasts. Oh, whatever am I to do? It looks like you could use some help, my dear. What? Did that squirrel just speak? Ha! The reactors never fail to use. Yes, I can understand and speak your language just fine. Well, you see, I am what is known as an auspice, a beast proficient in the tongues of man. You travel to the far east, and you've encountered others of my kind. But allow me to introduce them. I am Risai, a wanderer who goes wherever duty, sentiment, and the sweet smell of delectable desserts take me. I really good old friends would call you to yours here, but your festivities piqued my interest. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation, and it struck me that I might be of service. With Rudy, you can understand him. I would be a side excuse for an auspice if I could not, though allow me to provide some enlightenment. It seems your furry little friend wouldn't treat a favor of you. To wit, he is told of the fact that he is a bit of a runt compared to his brothers. How they treat him like a real yeti, making fun of him for the tiny snowballs he makes. Snowballs, indeed. Not that yetis incapacitate and capture their prey by blowing frosty balls of snow and ice. Your friend would politely point out that this is not true about yetis. Rudy and his kin lead peacefully deep in the mountains, far cry from the savage beasts that roam Kurthus. They vie for supremacy among themselves, not through violence, and competing to see who can build the biggest snowballs. Rudy was practicing making snowballs in secret to prove himself when he fell from a small precipice and got himself lost. He wandered the forest aimlessly for days, and just about given up all hope, when a white-haired fellow found and rescued. The kindly fellow in question was none other than the Saint of Nemea, he says. So to poor Rudy for gallivanting out to Starlight celebration. Poor Rudy, alas, didn't even get a chance to thank him, so now he wishes to find the saint and probably express his gratitude. What a touching story. Truly, a Starlight miracle. I do very much wish I could help, but... Sorry, Rudy. I fear I haven't a clue what the saint is right now. Never sticks to one place for too long, you see. Always busy delivering gifts to children the realm over.
Yep.
That's right. And if you help bring joy to all the young ones with the Starlight celebration, you could be one of his little helpers. Why, if you're lucky, you might even be able to meet him again.
Yep.
Rudy says he can be happy to help. That's without matter but I. At the very least, I can avail you as an interpreter. You'll be lending a hand too, won't you? I understand this is all rather sudden, but please tell me you'll agree. I'm sure it'll mean the world to Rudy. Splendid! Now let's come up with a plan for getting this little one involved in the festivities. Well, thank you again for your aid. Now, there must be something special Rudy could do with the children of the Starlight season. What would that be? Might you have any ideas?
Yep.
What's that you say? Snowballs should make her so tiny that no one will ever want them? Don't be so hard on yourself, my little friend. Clearly, your talents to lay elsewhere, and it's our job to help you find them. Perhaps you can join the choir, for example. Can you sing? Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rudy. That was most unique. And we just got disconnected. Stand by, we're going to be right back. We're gonna go ahead and pick up right from where we left off. I think you're good for your aid. Now, there must be something special Rudy can do for the children this Starlight season, but what could that be? Don't you have any ideas?
Yep.
What's that you say? The snowballs you make are so tiny that no one would ever want them? Do not be so hard on yourself, my little friend. Clearly your talents still lay elsewhere, and it's our job to help you find them. Perhaps you could run the choir, for example. Can you sing? Let's hear it. Thank you, Rudy. That was most unique. Fortunately, perhaps it's not the best fit for singing Starlight carols. There must be something else we can do. I would hear your thoughts, adventurer. Noble thing, Gibbs. Why, by the gods, I think you might be onto something. That reminds me, what do you think of these, Bertel? I picked them up in Olda. It's some kind of traditional confection, but they look rather snowballish, don't they? Perhaps you can make something similar for the festival goers to nibble on.
Yep.
That's right, Rudy. This is your chance to prove yourself once and for all. You're going to make the loveliest, most scrumptious snowball treats any Yeti ever has, and will be with you every step of the way. You just need to have faith in yourself.
Yep.
Well, if it's sweets we're making, I know it's supposed to help Master Mother Mion at the Carline Canopy. I'm staying in a room there, and must say, I found her confection to be second to none. Shall we then? Mother Mion, there's something my friends and I would discuss with you.
Yep.
About the multi-punch, I see. What is it that makes you all here? I see. In that case, you come at the perfect time. I believe I know a way this might work in both our favors. I'm in the midst of preparing Starlight gift boxes for the children of Redbridge Meadows. Exotic snow-themed sweets would be a most welcome addition. Then furnish you with such sweets we shall, that is, once we figure out precisely how we're going to make them. You leave that to me. I'll leave a working recipe before you know it. In the meantime, I'd ask you to pick up some of the ingredients we'll need in advance. I'll put it all in my tabs. You can simply pick everything up and bring it back here. It would be a pleasure. And don't you worry, Rudy. I bet your friend and I will handle the transactions.
Yep.
You do the shopping all by yourself, you say? Rikka need only stand back and watch. Insist. What are the eager little helping your friend is? Here, I made a list of everything we need so they show this to the shopkeepers and they'll take care of it. The flour you can procure at the whistling miller and the oil at the botanist. Stay warm out there, yes? Of that, let's be off. First stop, the whistling miller. With us, Rudy.
Yep.
Is that a baby yeti? And why is it dressed as one of the Saint Nemea's helpers?
Yep.
Letter from Mother Beyond? Let's see here. Ah, now I see. You're running an errand for the Caroline Canby. Well, I can certainly help with that. Give me just a moment, I'll fetch you a flower. Here you are. This should be enough to last me on for a while. Don't work yourself too hard now.
Yep.
Well, would you look at that? It would seem our friend Rudy is a natural at this. Dare say it couldn't have gone any smoother if we did it ourselves. Now, to the botanist guild for some oil. Off we go.
Yep.
Ark, begone, foul beast. Back to the forest with you.
Yep.
Oh dear, seems that little friend is in something of a pickle. We could go to save, but less would he could still get a lot more confidence to be able to overcome the predicament himself. It won't leave? Oh, what to do? I ran out of all the wood whalers.
Yep.
A note? Could it be here on an errand of sorts? Well, I'll be cooking ingredients for Mother Mion. And here I thought you're some savage beast who wandered in here to cause trouble. If frying oil's all you need, I'll be happy to oblige. Just a moment. Yeah, for now, it's heavy. Do take care on your way back to the canopy, yes?
Yep.
Well, would you look at that? Rudy managed to find his own after all. Now that we have everything we need, let's support the Caroline Company and get this all this to me own. you back safe and sound. And just look at how well you performed your little errand. You are a wonderful little helper. And with that, we have everything we need to make sweet Starlight treats for the children. Take a while to prepare, so how about a cup of piping hot tea while you wait? That would be splendid, Mother Meown. Though I dare say it might make me even hungrier for a little something sweet to go with it.
Yep, 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 yep. Yep, yep, yep.
Amazing. I expected nothing less from you, Meown. Truly, your confections are simply to die for. You flatter me, you say? Incidentally, you might be interested to hear that this is a traditional dessert called schneeballs, into an old Hellscar word meaning snowball. Perfect for Yeti, wouldn't you say? Oh, so it was no mere coincidence that they look like little snowballs.
Yep, yep.
You know, Rudy, you shouldn't let yourself be discouraged by what your siblings might say to you. There's no shame in being different from everyone else. After all, just look at me. I'm not like all the little squirrels out there. And do I let it bother me? Not at all. We should be proud of what sets us apart from others, not ashamed.
Yep, yep, yep. Yep, 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 yep.
Once you finish making these, my gift boxes will be ready for delivery to Ben Windows. Speaking of which, would you like to help in handing them out? There's no better reward for hard work than watching the children's faces light up with joy. Don't worry, you won't have to do all the work. I'll be asking the Starlight celebrants to assist as well. Well, what do you say?
Yep, yep, yep.
Rudy says he loved you and would appreciate if you join us. You'll do this for him, yes? You have my thanks. We'll make a few more batches of these and pack them up into the gift boxes for you. And Karanji will be able to tell you what to do from there. Duly noted. Thank you for everything, Mother Meown.
Yep.
Welcome back. I trust that everything is well with our new little helper. Rudy and the two of you helping Mother Meown make snowball sheet confections. What a splendid idea. The children will be delighted, I'm sure. Well done, Rudy. I'm so proud of how far you've come.
Yep, yep.
Furthermore, we'd like to assist in the handing out presents at Paradise Meadows, if you may. Of course, I don't want you to miss out on the joy of delivering the goodies and seeing the children's smiling faces. Thank you for sticking around, my friend. If you'd like, I'd be happy to tell you more about the series, but we get Starlight. Well, I do believe it's time to deliver presents to children. You're still going to help out, yes? It'll be a pleasure. Reese in particular, I will be there to support him all along the way. Excellent. On to business then. Phil Silbert Banfield has been placed in charge of sex. Seek him out for Manos, and he'll tell you everything you need to know. About time you showed up. I mentioned that you might be helping out. Believe you me, we can use all the help we can get. Then you'll have us. My Yeti friend, Rudy, Rikka and I, Risai, are more than happy to aid. Though I must say, Mother Mia truly did herself this time. Just look at all these presents. Why just suggest we split the duties and we deliver them to the children in a more efficient manner? Rikka, why don't you take a batch and go with me? We can all get started with the opposite side.
Yep, 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 yep.
Really so rare to go. Make best stand aside, believe to it. Do wonders with calmness. I'm sure the children will riding can give seasonally pretty children.
Yep, yep, yep.
A service! Please don't eat me!
Yep.
A peasant? For us? Why, you must be one of the saints of the helpers. Rudy gave the children the presents. Oh, these are perfectly delicious. I was just thinking about how hungry I was. Lucky me. Are you sure these are safe to eat? I suppose they must be, or that adventure will do something about it. Anyhow, thank you. Thank you, puppy little helper. We'll be sure not to eat them all at once.
Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep.
Ah, it's a monster! You, adventure, do something about this. Wait, I think he's holding something. What have you got there, little friend? Are those presents for us?
Yep.
Rudy gave the children their presents. What are these? Some kind of snowball-shaped cake? I've never seen anything like them before. They look so good. I could tell all my friends I got them for the saints' cutest helper of them all. They smell delicious. Thank you very much for the gift, little helper. And you too, Mrs. Adventurer.
Yep, yep, yep.
You should be proud of yourselves. Your snowball sweets are the talk of the town, and not just among the wee ones. You have brought us all a Starlight miracle this year. What the? Yetis! Yetis in the city! Take cover at once! Boys, that guy's come from the city gates. What in the seven hells is going on? I know not from where, but I've heard most fearsome Yetis are storming into the city. Roar!
Yep, 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 yep.
Oh dear. Yes, I see. Lend me your ears, friends. There is no need to panic. Our large friends here haven't come to attack us. They are simply Rudy's siblings, come to take their little brother home. You're lucky Lily Gate to have such good family word after you, Rudy. Or even if they do look like they're about to give you a good whooping. Indeed, I cannot deny they're a little bit perturbed. To hear them tell it, they would have said that Rudy allowed himself to be captured so easily. Captured? Think he can't fend for himself, do they?
Yep, yep, yep. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep.
Well, what the saying? They sorted out? Oh, I'd say a little friend Rudy really told them off. about the delicious snowball treats we made together, and how the children's faces lit up when we gave him the presents. He said he may be small, but he's proud as it can be of what he has accomplished, and he won't let anyone belittle him anymore.
Yep, yep.
Say, Rudy, how about letting your brothers try your snowballs? Tasted with 1,000 words, after all. Aye, nothing like sharing tasty treats to bring a family together. Well, isn't that nice of him? He just apologized for how they treated Rudy all these times. He says he's proud to call Rudy his brother, and that Rudy is more than welcome to join them in the snowball fights and all the Yeti games.
Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep.
Rudy says that he intends to return with his brothers to their mountain home, but he so very much enjoyed his time with us. He only wishes he could have probably thanked the Saint of Nemea before he left. I won't worry about that. I reckon the Saint already scarce to be. Look, this was sent by those tasty morsels he made. It's a letter. From you know who. Dear Rudy, your delightful little snowball treat simply spark with festive Starlight sense of spirit. I dare say you were the hardest of all my helpers this season. Ho, ho, ho. Did you hear that, Rudy? The Saint was watching you work the whole time.
Yep, 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 yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, 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 yep.
Oh, Rudy, of course Rikka will miss you too. Rikka, Rudy says were not for you the rest of us, he would never have realized what he was capable of, but the confidence to stand up to his brothers. He says that everyone he met here was so incredibly kind, it was because of that he was able to make the best snowballs he's ever made. He says thank you, Rikka, for making this the most miraculous, memorable Starlight of his life.
Yep, yep.
Fairly well, Rudy. Promise that you'll come back to see your friends again someday, yes? Well, come you go then. Take care of yourself out there. Aye, but you'll only hear about the little guy. We're not, my friends. Your Rudy's path may very well cross again somewhat. After all, we never know what fate has in store for us. Now with that, we had best turn and report to Amagaranshi. The spec shall be thrilled to hear that Rudy has gone away home. All done handing out presents, are you? Thank you very much, and good work. Wait, where's Rudy gone off to? With his brothers. but I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Oh, to ruffle his fluffy fur one last time. You were quite fond of the little fellow, weren't you? Of course. Who would get attached to that adorably boaty little face? Oh well, if he's happy now, that's all that matters. And now allow me to thank you both once more. Not just for your help with the festivities, but for everything you did for Rudy as well. You helped to find the confidence he needed to make his siblings accept him. Why, if Rudy's exploits don't believe with the spirit of Starlight, I dare say nothing will. Why, I'm feeling more enthusiastic about the celebration than ever. And as head celebrant, I will do all in my power to spread joy and smiles with as much passion as Rudy did. I too very much enjoyed the time we spent together. Truly, it was full of new experiences to look back upon fondly. Isn't that so, Rikka? Yet I fear the time has come for us to part ways. After all I've last traversed, with meat and sweets to eat. I very much hope to see you again someday. And who's to say, should you ever find yourself in a pinch with the beast again, I very well might show up to lend a hand. Farewell. Thank you, truly. I know this is much, but please take this as a humble token of my appreciation. Believe it or not, the Saint herself expressed an interest in meeting you. Her daughter wishes to thank you in person. Whenever you have a problem, please just say the word. I got so attached to Rudy in such a short time. By the way, I can only hope we can meet him again someday. Ah, but there's no time to get sentimental. I have work to do, and remember the Saint of May wishes to have a word with you. Give the time to spare. He didn't mention exactly what he wants, but he was most insistent that you come alone. Whatever do you think it would be?
Ho, ho, ho! Thank you for joining me, my mentor friend. As no doubt you know, I am the Saint of Devere, maker of gifts and joy to children all across the realm. Ranji has told me all about your exploits this Starlight season, and I simply had to express my gratitude in person. I'm told I was observing you the whole time from a distance. Why, I almost wish I could join you myself, but it's my policy to stay out of spotlight. Well, Starlight, I swear. Besides, you and your fair friends so it's hard that I couldn't bring myself to intrude. But you really helped make those delightful snowball trees grow to a common little helper was a wonder to behold. A true Starlight miracle. Could you please speak for my request? I was hoping you might inspire me the same way you did younger. See, as much as it pays me to admit this, I find myself at a loss for the new gift ideas this year. So, you can spend the time. I was hoping we might spend a little time together. Just the two of us. So you, friend. I just want a taste of that inspiration of yours. Yes, I'm sure some quality time with you is precisely what I need to rekindle my creative spirit. Oh, ho, ho! No need to look so alarmed. I won't ask much of you. Simply having your company on a little stroll into the stars. All decorations are most lovely, so when we take the festive atmosphere together, we can amble around Old Granny and make our way to Africa's altar. There are a few spots in particular I'd like to take in with you along the way. Just won't be plenty. Well, place to be. We can spend this time. I would love to see 3. How about that? Let us be off. Ho, ho, ho. Ready? Let us enjoy ourselves the most inspiring stroll. The Saint of the May is now accompanying you. Lead him to the designated locations and speak with him there. You can choose from one of the 6 saints' desired destinations. Takarada Falls, the Monsters Guild, the Workers Guild, the Marketplace, the Watermill, and the Great Long Brewery. Furthermore, you must stay close to your companion in order to proceed with quest objectives. Leave the same time by entering a different area, putting too much distance between you, or by speaking with them and selecting the option to part ways. If we shall send you again, return and speak with them at the original location. Oh, but of course, the perfect gift can be found. Where else could one find it but a marketplace chock full of the finest wares? By all means, let's have a look around. Out of curiosity, what manner of purchase is it that usually inspires you to come to these markets? Arms and armor, perhaps? Or foodstuffs? Something more ornamental? Do tell me if anything has caught your eye. So yes, those fabled objects are said to have once held up many adventurous pantaloons. Yes, it is strange. When I tried to recall what they looked like, I see them only in silhouette, but they stood betwixt me and a blinding glare. Well, these are certainly plenty of wonderful items from which to draw inspiration. As always, your perspective has proved most enlightening, my friend. Yes, it may have spawned some small measure of inspiration. You may make from Mothka's altar ready to end your stroll, or accompanying him to other locations, you might inspire him further. While you're accompanied, you may encounter conversation points along the way which offer additional topics of discussion. Visit the glowing area and speak with your quest companions to access these bonus conversations. Enjoy exploring your surroundings together. This way. Let's go ahead and head over to the Nautica's altar. Oh ho, as all good things do, it seems our little journey together has come to an end. I could just feel the fire of inspiration coursing through me. Many thanks for the kindling, my friend. Now that all remains, dream ideas to life for gifts for the children. Yes, I must be off to my workshop. Said, very much enjoyed the Starlight show together. I do hope you feel the same. Ho ho ho! My apologies if I got a bit carried away at times. As a saint of Nemea, I vowed to devote my life to helping others. I believe the two of us are rather alike in that sense. And your exploits this season have reminded me anew of just what the Starlight spirit is all about. Anyone, be they man or beast, can bring joy and wonder to the world if they so choose. It's a wonderful thing, is it not? Now I must channel all this vim and vigor you've inspired me to craft my gifts for the children. So first time we parted ways. Ho ho ho! Don't tell me, you're curious about what I'll be making for them, yes? Walking about town with you, I was struck by the calmness felt looking at the streetscapes veiled in white, the warmth that welled up my heart and seeing the smiling faces of the townspeople. That's what it hit me. I could grab snow globes! Yes, little spheres of glass housing scenes depicting the Starlight season here in Britannia. The children would enjoy that, don't you think? And with that, I'd best get to work giving physical form to ideas. You said I'm gonna you my regards. Ho ho ho.
The Sage was being from each year in this way out. You must have had quite the time together. What was my head? He left us a special Starlight gift just for you. Well, I can help you enjoy the festivities, and if you're so inclined, do check back in with the same place. I'm sure he'll be overjoyed to see you again. And that does it for Starlight Celebration 2021 with Rikka Takarada, Gridman, and the Minoru Free Company of Jenova. Our next scheduled live stream is going to be on December 31st, 2021, when we do HEAVENSWARD 2022 with Izumi Hashima, Mem Sekino, and the Koi FC of Jenova. If you like what you see in this broadcast, please be sure to hit the follow button in your Twitch player, subscribe button on YouTube, like button on Facebook. My name is sponsored by Puncture, the gift that giving. Hope you enjoyed Starlight Celebration 2021. On behalf of everyone at Minoru Free Company of Jenova, Jenova World, the data center in FANTASY XIV. May you ever walk in the light and darkness of the crystal. It's bye for now. Good night and good morning.